I was sitting here contemplating Independence Day and exactly what that means. We got two young men that are currently serving. Ken Felder is a cadet, and Malik Barnes is an 11 Bravo infantry, deploying or going to Death Valley NTC for some desert training here in a few weeks, and then deploying to North Africa. And the freedom that we sometimes take for granted, not all the times, but sometimes take for granted, was paid for with a great cost. But I'm patriotic, but I am not of this world, and my freedom doesn't rely on my physical condition. It relies on my spiritual condition. I know a lot of people who feel free, think they're free, but they're in absolute bondage. See, people think that freedom is the right to do as one pleases, but that's not freedom at all. That's actually bondage. That's being in complete and total bondage to your fleshly desires. I want to be free totally, and I know I won't be free totally until I take my last breath, and I'm not in a hurry to take my last breath, but the more I walk through this life, I understand the glory and the freedom that will come when I'm no longer constrained, when I'm no longer led, when I'm no longer wrestling with this flesh. But I want to ask you, are you free? John 8:31 and 32 says, "Then Jesus said to those Jews who believed in him, 'If you abide in my word, you are my disciples indeed.'" Anytime we see those ifs, so my independence from the desires of my flesh requires my dependence upon him, Jesus the Christ. And then verse 8 and verse 32 says, "And you shall know," that word "know" is a Jewish idiom for intimacy, "the truth." And who is the truth? Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. And the truth shall make you free. So if you want to be free, you've got to have a relationship with Jesus the Christ. You've got to invest in knowing him intimately. You've got to invest your time, your effort, your resources into the kingdom of God. So today we celebrate our independence. But the question is in order to be free, in order for you to be free, you must be dependent. Freedom isn't about the right to choose. It's free will. But your free will is what led you into slavery to the flesh. Freedom is only found in progressively knowing the person of Christ. God bless you.